Hello, Co-Pastor Susie Owens here, and I'm delighted to be sharing with you from last night's episode, Hawthorne. Now, you know it was just off the chain. This week's episode presented several fascinating themes that many of us live through in our daily lives. Those kinds of themes that keep us moving on, researching, looking back, and trying to develop ourselves. We find developing techniques for working with difficult people. That was one of the themes, especially people who are in authority, working through personality clashes, especially when there's differing values, extending compassion in the midst of opposing rules and policy, getting over past failures, that's a good one, or disappointments, exploring new opportunities, and not being afraid to try something different. What about this theme? Overcoming the fears that have you bound to hidden truths, making difficult decisions that prompt you to do what must be done even when it's hard, determining what to do even when the odds are stacked up against you. Wow! Many of us can identify with these types of challenges, facing these kinds of crises. Maybe we can just sum it all up by saying it's life. Let's look at a few of the instances that the staff and patients had to fail and had to face during those times of last night's episode. Let's see, what about in spite of Gail's personality, Christina tried to develop a harmonious relationship with her. Christina was not going to have Gail just walk away without giving it a good shot. But Gail was not going to have any part of it, even if it meant losing the inspection that the hospital was getting ready to engage in. What about RJ's mother, who allowed the bigotry in her family to stop her from divulging the birth parents of RJ? And what about Victoria, who did not tell the truth, who rather faced the uncertainty of what would happen to her? Oh, but she wanted to keep her girls, and that perseverance there allowed her to tell the truth when Bobby insisted. These are just a few of the themes. And what about Christina, wonderful Christina, who was going to forfeit and in a way did her relationship or beginning a relationship with Tom because she did not want to face the fear of beginning a new relationship. So instead, she was very dishonest. Fear, perseverance, and compassion are three of the components that you're going to need to face life. Fear, a feeling of anxiety, apprehension caused by anticipation of some type of danger. Perseverance, to determine to continue on with something even if you're not sure how that something is going to turn out. And compassion, going beyond love, going beyond respect and dealing with that and taking on the sympathy and the hardship of others. Like Christina, Bobby, and Kelly, I encourage you to extend yourself, help others, and learn how to live a deeper, meaningful life. Not just because it's the right thing to do, not because it's ethically right or morally right, but because we're Christians. See you next time. Look forward to chatting with you. Be blessed.